Hello everyone, I'm live in my bathroom with my green tea, my bowl of steel-cut oats with raisins and peanut butter and cinnamon, and I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna eat breakfast in the bathroom because I'm sick of my roommates playing obnoxious music and singing so loud while I'm trying to eat. So it's their world, I'm just living in it, and I want to know from you all, well, no one's here yet, so I'll wait to ask the question. Hello, two of you have made it. Let me get on a better seat here. Oop. That's better. How's everyone doing? Let me see if I can get chat up. Oh, can I see chat? Desayuno en el baño? Sí. It's healthy. Saludable. I'm going nuts. By the way, my bathroom is clean enough to eat off of. I don't care who hears me either. Tired of living here. Tired of living with disrespectful roommates. So, screw it. Now, how do I see the chat without touching the screen? Let's see. I don't get it. Why I have to touch the screen? If I'm eating, it's going to be inconvenient. Oh well, guess I'm going to have to touch the screen once in a while. But we have Justine here. There are 3 other people watching. I'm Angelo. Hungry. And I decided to eat breakfast in the bathroom today. I said in my video about moving out that when I live, I'm looking for couches to sleep on. And I still am, by the way. Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland. If I stay on your couch, I will clean your bathroom well enough to eat off of. So here I am. A bowl of steel-cut oatmeal with raisins and peanut butter. I'm not going to cook on your stove. If I stay at your place, I'm not going to use your oven. I'll just use the microwave to make oatmeal if that's the only meal you let me make. I'd like to be able to, make other food from the fridge. So like I'll have raw food, like salads, canned fish, fruits. Because I'm not trying to run up anyone's bills. I'll pay $5 a day. Can we get another chat here? Hello, Angelo. Praying that you can get a roommate or an apartment. Thanks. I'm not even trying. Like, it's so expensive to live out here in the DC area. I refuse to pay a landlord. Screw you all. It's hard to find a good landlord. Hard to find one that's gonna care when there's problems. Fortunately, my landlord's good, but the problem is she moved in roommates who are disrespectful. So this is where I have to eat if I want some effing quiet. I'm trying not to cuss on a live stream. 8 people watching. Cool. Make sure you hit the like button. Get this thing shared. 9 people. You all can't see it, but actually, let me get a mirror, a hand mirror, so you can see how I have the camera set up. Hold on, I'll be right back. You all keep talking. Oh shit. Alright, y'all gonna see how I had this set up. Wait, should I sit up here? I'm higher, I'm in the shower, or sit here on my EasyGo Pro. Yeah, well, whatever. So here's how I have this set up. I got packaging tape and taped the phone to the toilet bowl, to the tank. How's your dad doing? He's doing well. My mom's with him in physical therapy, and she's gonna get out today, and then I'm gonna go film with her in a little bit. Yeah. So, yummy sweat. So as I was saying, this is what I have to do to eat in mother effing quiet without my roommates who act like adolescents on a sugar high, wanting to play annoying music, sing like sound like diseased birds. It's weird. I think my one roommate, she may be a descendant of a bird because her voice goes from down here to up here in like 0.4 seconds. It's like so that's kind of probably what they should have done to get Manuel Noriega out of that hotel. Instead of blasting rock music, just blast my roommate's voice. Actually, just get her to go talk to him for 5 minutes. He'll be like, oh God, I can't take it. And as I said, I'm moving out. Can't stand the rental prices around here. It's obscene, it's disgusting, and it's a result of a lot of greed and selfishness. Not by landlords. So landlords are one part of that picture. You get landlords everywhere, but you don't have high prices everywhere. It's the bloat of this region, the DC area, the disgusting way people enrich themselves, often directly at the death of others, by buying and the government spending money on huge buys of weapons, or selling weapons like we're doing with Saudi Arabia to kill tens of thousands of poor Yemeni people. Well, meanwhile, that money could be used to get everyone food here 1,000 times over, housing 1,000 times over, medical care 1,000 times over, transportation, education, help immigrants. So, rental prices are way too high. No, let me see the, yeah, thanks, Justin. Agradezco a ti. And so I refuse to pay landlords around here anymore. So that's why I'm staying on people's couches. I'm still looking for couches. So look at my previous video about looking for couches to sleep on, DC area. But not only am I moving out, I said at first November 30th, because I was scared I wouldn't find places. Well, I decided screw it. Today my roommate's still driving me insane. I'll make it November 1st. I'll lose my deposit, maybe. I don't care. Because here's why. The deposit's $200. My rent is $760. So I'm still going to come out ahead. Wait, what's the math? 760, $560 if I just move out November 1st. So what do I care? This is how people want it. This is how landlords want it. This is how my disrespectful roommates want it, because they moved in after I moved in. So they came here and act like they lay claim to my sanity. And I'm lucky they turned the music down in the last 10 minutes right before I started this live stream, because I was trying to get ready to do the live stream, but it was so loud. I was pacing my room and I was getting ready to tell them, here's the thing, I'm not afraid to tell them. They're nice people, they would turn it down. As soon as I turned to open the door, I got so angry, my heart started racing. I'm like, well, I can't do this. I don't get mean to people. I don't like to lash out at people, so I gotta calm down. because I am going to be effing furious. If they're going to see me like knowing you have 3 seconds to live. Don't turn down. I don't want to be like that. I don't want people to be in fear of me like that. But I was pacing my room for like 5 minutes. Like, I gotta calm down. How do I calm down? I breathe deeply, pace, whatever. Walk back and forth. My breakfast is sitting here, by the way, for those who don't know. I have a very healthy breakfast. I eat this every day. Oatmeal with raisins, peanut butter, and cinnamon. This is steel cut oats. A little more expensive than rolled oats. It's a lot more expensive. Hey, Pedro TV is here. Look, I'm on TV. So, I think I'm just going to tell my landlord, sorry, but I got to move out November 1st, not the 30th. Save next month's rent. Or move out October 31st. Halloween, Fright Night. Yeah, I like steel cut oats because supposedly, first of all, I like eating them better. They fill me up more than rolled oats. And also, supposedly, because of how they're cut and you digest them, they release like their carbohydrates, which your body turns to sugar or whatever, more slowly and like steadily than rolled oats. So it's kind of better for you. You like keep your energy better, whereas you get maybe a little more of a sugar crash with rolled oats. Still very healthy though, either way. I credit oatmeal with a big reason I'm so healthy and able to keep my cholesterol very low. It's like a superfood. Pedro TV says, I love your channel, thanks. Here, check out my setup. I got my phone taped to the tank of my toilet. So, what do you all think? Should I just say screw it? Move out, lose the deposit possibly, but save $560. I'm still coming out ahead. I'm not worried about that. And just get a couch to sleep on by the end of the month. Save money, stick a finger in the face of landlord and the man, and refuse to pay landlords around here. That's what I'm willing to do. Because I said, why even stick around for another month? It's just delaying the inevitable. At first, I did it because I was scared I wouldn't find any couches to sleep on. I've gotten offers. I'm still looking for offers because I want to be able to rotate and make sure if anywhere for some reason I can't be there or I don't want to stay there, I have somewhere else to go to. I'm going to get a gym membership too, just in case I got a shower there, and if I'm going to be homeless, because I'm willing to sleep in my car if I have to. I know places where I can sleep in my car. I'm doing this. I am not paying landlords anytime soon. And if landlords wanted to be more proactive about getting good tenants, because they're good landlords, they should use their voice and their money to bring attention to say, hey, there should be more affordable housing here. We should zone for more apartments. We should have more, whatever it is that needs to happen. Better infrastructure, better transportation to get people to places where they could live. Whereas a lot of places now you have to use your car everywhere, even with all the public transportation options around DC. There's a lot of bike lanes, there's a lot of buses, there's the metro, which does not run well at all. It's breaking down all the time, and it's chronically late and has problems and unsafe and all hemorrhaging, like wasting tons of money. Landlords could speak up and say, hey, we want it better here too. What's the problem? No, rich, white, powerful people, like how Donald Trump ran his real estate business, don't want people to find affordable housing, because that would mean lower income people, the people that this country have kept poor and designed to be poor, like black people, immigrants, poor white people too, but brown people, Hispanics, all kinds of other people, basically non-whites. They don't want them moving in. Oh, it's going to bring down my property values. I'm going to sell my house at $500,000 over what I bought it for. not 497,000. That's an insult. Well, screw you, rich white people. I would love to buy a house in a really nice neighborhood someday. Really nice house. Spend a lot of money on it. And then if I want to sell it for half price. For no reason other than I want to just do a favor to somebody who buys it. And it'd be great because the person buying it would be shocked, be like, well, what's wrong with the house? I'd be like, nothing, the house is great. They'd be like, well, what's wrong with the neighborhood? I'd be like, nothing, neighborhood's great. So they'd want to buy it, but I know all the neighbors would find ways to make it illegal or find ways to use the law to say, oh, you can't do that, that's illegal because it's damaging our homes. Even though, what's the problem? I'm helping someone else. Selling my home at the price I want. I can sell it for $1 if I want. And by the way, a homeowners association's whole purpose is keep property values high, keep poor people out, with code for keep the people we've kept poor out, like black people, Hispanics, immigrants, and make sure that if you don't pay a fine on your home in a homeowners association, they can seize your house, foreclose it, and sell it for whatever price they want. So they don't have a problem with making a house lose, a homeowner lose a ton of money. They just want to make sure they're the ones who make money from it. So I would love to call hypocrisy to that. Call attention to that hypocrisy. Be like, hey, you don't like it? I have this platform on YouTube. This is our YouTube channel. We all share it. Everybody's gonna know. So for the time being, I'm calling attention to this problem of affordable housing in the way I can, which is I'm just not going to pay a landlord. I'm going to sleep on people's couches, moving out. Gypsy Style asks, what does your mom think of you giving up your place? She doesn't know. I'm gonna wait to tell her. Filming Tandy says hello. Hustine says time for your brother to let you live at home for a while. No, that's not gonna happen. He could move out if he wasn't an overgrown infant. Want to know the worst thing? The worst thing about my brother, not just that he's a douchebag, not just that he lives at home at 32 years old, not just that he's violent and completely unremorseful, about the numerous times, I've only got him convicted twice. He's attacked me many other times than that. He's been like a menace to my parents too, slamming stuff around, throwing stuff, screaming. He's just a pig, horrible person. Worst thing about him, he has a Lexus. He parks in the driveway and he gets real mad when I park there, which I don't care. What's he gonna do? Block me in? And he's got a vanity license plate with a douchebag motto. I won't say the license plate, what it says, but it's a really goddamn dumb thing he has on there. You'd throw up if you knew what he said on his license plate. To me, that's just like a target when you have a douchebag vanity license plate. It's like saying, hey, welcome, like I'm an idiot, like welcome fellow morons and felons. Also, it's funny when he gets tickets in his car, because the tickets get mailed to his house, like he had a speeding ticket from a speed camera around here. And he's got a plate the plate, I won't say what it says, but it brags. It's like a phrase that's bragging. So he's got this thing on camera, like, I'm the man in charge. I'm large and in charge. I run things. And it's like, you have a speeding violation for going 37 and a 25. It's like, so you don't have control of things. Yeah, everybody thumbs this up. Hey, Rich Life. Hope you're behaving yourself and doing well. So yeah, everybody thumbs this up. We got 13 people in here. I was worried I was worried I was going to have to buy a new phone too. Or even, I have a spare phone, but even to switch to that, it's refurbished. It wasn't working great even when I got it refurbished. Because the phone I have now, it's like 3 years old. It was getting real slow, real losing the battery charge, and it wasn't connected to Wi-Fi well. Fortunately, I just turned it off, not restarted it, but turned it off, left it off for like 2 minutes, turned it back on, works perfectly. So thank goodness I'm not going to have to spend money on a new phone. And hopefully. Already I'm filled up on this oatmeal. I had a little too much. It's hard to judge oatmeal fillness levels, but there you go. Done with that. On the tank you go. Got my green tea. This is my breakfast every day. Oatmeal with raisins, peanut butter, and cinnamon, and green tea. And it's very healthy for you. The whole thing is very healthy. It's filling, inexpensive. No flashy breakfast for me. I just keep it simple. And so I want to know from you all what you think. I've been driven from my own home into my bathroom. I've been driven from other homes. Can't stand my disrespectful roommates. Playing it. And what's with liking terrible music? Like you heard it when you were young, so you love it. My mom's like that. She loves Greek folk music. It's like, what, you could not make me, like, you can't change my DNA just by like exposing me to this thing and oh, I'll love it. Anyways, that's what they are. And I've learned with roommates, there's no point in trying to change anyone, no point in trying to correct anything. The second you have problems with roommates, don't ever discuss it. Just don't, because they have 24 hours a day to think of how to screw with you. Just move out. That's all you can do. Spend all day out. Hey, Thrashed Fingers, cool name. Just spend all day out or do what you have to do, get a second job, and move out. So let me know, should I move out on Should I move out on November 1st? I'm asking you all, should I move it out? Because I said, I keep getting messages even though I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Should I move out November 1st, which is soon, so yeah, my landlord won't be thrilled, but who cares? She didn't tell me she'd be moving in people who'd be playing loud music and singing like diseased birds. And just lose my deposit if I have to, but I'd still be coming out $560 ahead because my rent is a lot more than my deposit, which I don't know if she can keep my deposit because I'm not on a lease. Either way, I don't care. I'm trying not to cuss on a live stream. I don't care. I just want to get out. You just cut your losses when stuff like this happens. It's like a divorce. Yeah, things might not be fair or whatever. Yeah, but you know what? You entered into it. Accept the loss. Move on. That's the win. Should I just move up my move out date? Text my landlord today and say, I'm just moving out in November. Sorry, I thought it was going to be the 30th. It's going to be the 1st or the 31st, whatever, of October. But I'm moving out and that's it, and live on people's couches. Or should I wait till November 30th? And it's just, to me, it's like just dragging out a long knife across. It's just inevitable. It's just sharpening my knife. I don't know why I can't see messages unless I tap the screen. It's annoying. Rich Life asked if I'm staying in the same place. I am now, but I'm going to be moving soon. And I'm trying to find a couch to sleep on around here. So I'm taking offers, and I'm just sick of, first of all, paying very high rent, so I refuse to pay landlords. And also, I'm sick of my roommates. Why should I live with disrespectful roommates? Play music loud. It's like, it's my world. Everything's got to feel great to me. Drink alcohol, like cheer, the most obnoxious stuff. The pros of staying until the 30th? Really, Hustin? Good question. I keep calling him Hustin. That's how you pronounce it in Spanish. But Justin for English speakers. Justin asked, seems like you want to do it now. What are the pros of staying until the 30th? Great question, because you know what the pros are, now that you ask me? Nothing. I don't know of any pros. I get to keep my computer here and edit videos, because when I'm staying on people's couches, I'm not going to have my computer. It's too big, I'm not bringing that around. I'm going to get a desktop, or a laptop at a certain point, and I'll be able to afford it because I'm saving money on rent. That's it. The rest, I don't care. I don't mind sleeping on floors. I don't mind sleeping on couches. I slept on the floor in Annandale for a year on a little 1-inch foam pad that I think I still have. I can always get another one. And I slept on couches. When my brother attacked me in 2013, I slept on a friend's parents' couch for a month. Rich Life says, buy yourself a van to live in. And it's not necessarily a bad idea, but I don't even have the money for a van, so I'm trying to save money. That's the problem. That's not a bad idea. That's fine. I don't want your laptop. I got to get one that's good for video editing. Yeah. Ah, man, after I think of that oatmeal, after sitting on this side of the toilet, soon I'll be sitting on that side of the toilet. I cleaned my bathroom very well. I dragged hair in here. It's one of my roommates' hairs. Long hair. I gotta put it in the trash. I mean, it's not their, I don't care. It's not their fault. It's not a big deal, you know. Hey, we all shed hair. 17 people watching. Cool. Oh, it went down to 16. Everybody like the video and let me know. Should I just tell my landlord I'm moving out November 1st? Or October 31st, whichever. Because I got offers for couches. The thing is, I still want more because I don't want to be stuck in any one place. I don't want to overstay my welcome. I want to be able to rotate places and keep finding new ones. I'm not going to stop because I don't want to pay any landlords. Rich Life says he has like 20 laptops from dumpster diving. My goodness. Rich Life, I appreciate it, but I want to pick out my own laptop with the specs I need for video editing. Give those away to the homeless shelters or something. Seriously, Rich Life, give those laptops to like homeless shelters that help people find jobs, or some other place that's going to use them to give to people who are trying to, you know, get their life together. One's got my name on it. Rich Life, I appreciate it. I won't accept it. I'm going to get one that's the specifications I need specifically. Because video editing is very taxing on a computer. So what do you all think? Should I move out? Alejandro Solis says, I'll take it. Give it to Alejandro. Alejandro says he'll take it. You guys talk and find out where you need to meet up. See, this is our social network. Instead of Craigslist, it's Troutlist. A Trout connection, bathroom connection. So should I just move out October 31st? Should I just tell my landlord now, hey, sorry for the short notice, but I'm just doing it? And I feel totally within my rights to. First of all, I'm not on a lease. So, why am I in the bathroom, Alejandro? Because my roommates are driving me crazy, playing obnoxious, effing loud music. It's really stupid music, too. I don't get what... Anyways, I won't get into it, but just really... I'm trying not to cuss on live streams. GD dumb music and singing, and I don't get like how you couldn't die of embarrassment doing that. I'd be so ashamed to do that around my roommates. Like, I don't need them knowing how great I feel and how much fun I'm having. But you know, they're like adolescents, so, and they moved in after me, and they didn't check if it was okay to do that. So screw it. I've learned when that happened, no point in even discussing anything. Just move out. And I've been putting it up with it for a long time. I don't know. It's some kind of Latin something. I don't know the exact the genre, but something Latin, really obnoxious. And I was debating going outside because it was so loud. I couldn't film this. The music would get in the video. So I was debating going out and telling them, not debating, I wanted to go out and tell them, hey, can you turn it down? I'm trying to record something. But as soon as I was going to reach for the doorknob and turn, I was getting so mad, like involuntarily. I was like, oh, I got to calm down. I cannot look like, I'm ready to murder someone when I asked it. I have to be calm. But I can't, so like, I don't like taking anger out on people. I don't like being mean or vengeful. So I was pacing my room like, I gotta calm down, gotta calm down. And fortunately, they turned it down to a level where at least I can't hear it in the bathroom now. Oh, cool, thanks. Shell says she remembers when I sent her my uh, business cards for YouTube and handed them out. Thank you. I have a bunch. I'm still trying to hand them out in person. No, not reggaeton, Justin. It's like some kind of Latin music, Hispanic, Cuban. I don't know. How many roommates do I have? I have three. And I used to have, this is so obnoxious. I used to have, let's see, it was more, really, it was, at the most, it was more like, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because one girl moved in, or I don't know if she moved, but like it was having over every single day her friend, and then another had over her unemployed boyfriend for like a year. Thank goodness they moved out. I don't know how that works when one's unemployed and the other's working really hard. And he would just sit outside my room all day and just play on his phone. The only time he'd move for anything, get fast food or get alcohol. Or one time the internet went out. Then he ran out the door like the Tasmanian devil. That's the only time he moves. He won't move to get a job. I'm looking forward to the video where you break it your mom that you're going homeless. I can already see the expression on her face. I'm waiting to do that one. I don't want to rush it out because I just put out the one saying I'm moving out and my reasons for it. 18 people here, cool. Take a piss. I'm not going to do that. After the video, yeah, I will. I'm going to go from this side of the toilet to that side. I'm going to, maybe a little something else too. And I'm deciding now, should I just tell my landlord I'm moving out the 31st? Sick of these people here. I'm going to tell her about all that. There's no point. But Justin asked me a question that got me thinking. Justin asked, what are the pros of staying there till November 30th instead of October 31st? And the answer is nothing. There's no pros, no benefit to it. I'm spending way more money. I'm living with these people, disrespectful people. This is selfish. Like, it's my world, man. I love to party. I love to do whatever I want. I can't stand the idea of people who just consume stuff and don't give anything. Yeah, they work jobs, they work good jobs, but it's just, I don't respect that. Like, I love taking in music, doing this, and I don't put out anything. Like, if I'm gonna make watch movies, I'm gonna make them and make videos like this, and contribute to other artists. I can't stand that. It's just sitting around eating fast food, drinking alcohol. Unfortunately, this is the crap you have to deal with when you have roommates. Michelle Perez saying this. Not everyone has respect for one another. Yeah. Like I said, they're not like to my face disrespectful or anything. I've had roommates like that. Like one wanted to fight me when I told him stop stealing my stuff out of the kitchen. I got him evicted. Oh my goodness, no. Well, I'm not moving back to Annandale, but if someone offers me a couch there, I'm willing to stay there. Whether I actually move back there, it is so depressing there. Oh my goodness. I was so sad. I put up a video the other day at the Taste of Annandale Festival. It was sad even being there. Like, I enjoyed it. I had a good experience. That was the day I decided to do this, to move. Like, it was sad. Like, even a festival, it's not that fun. Like, it wasn't anything bad. The people weren't, like, putting on a bad festival. It's just, like, it's a miserable, just the look, the layout, the infrastructure, the streets, the buildings are miserable. There's not like much fun to do there. It's like just places to shop, live, and travel. Like, just, it's a place to get through, to get somewhere else. There's not a lot of open spaces. It's, you go out on the street, it's miserably crowded and full of traffic. Even DC, it's easier to get around. Christian Watson says, time to get a tiny house. You can't get those around here. I wish you could. That's another part of rich, white, powerful people wanting to make sure lower income people can't get affordable housing. Oh, we don't want the property values to go down. That's going to bring in a bad element to this neighborhood. It's not very white of them to come in like that. And what they want is to keep the people that this country has kept poor out of their neighborhoods, like black people, Hispanic people, immigrants. It's pathetic, shameful. Um, it's absolutely pathetic. I said pathetic twice, but it just is so weak. I'm trying not to cuss. It's so weak of them, like to keep everything incredibly obscenely expensive just to keep the same machine going of tons of money going to horrible people, tons of money going to build weapons around here because this area has tons of government contractors like Lockheed Martin and Boeing that make all kinds of advanced weapons to kill people around the world. And there's no way anybody wants to stop that from going because that money is lubricating a lot of people. Same thing with you saw with Trump blatantly admitting what U.S. policy has been for many years, which is, oh, we don't want to stop selling hundreds of billions of dollars of weapons to Saudi Arabia just because they kill someone in cold blood, because then we're going to lose a ton of money. That's going to hurt us. Now, that's always been the policy. It just presidents before him dressed it up more nicely. He's an idiot, so he just says it straight out. Anyone else procrastinating? Now I'm procrastinating. Devin Santi says eggs. I don't eat eggs for breakfast. Usually I eat oatmeal, raisins, peanut butter, salmon, and green tea, which I finished. By the way, if y'all want to see my setup, I got my phone taped to the toilet tank. Let me see how much battery life I have left. 59%. That's pretty good. Let's see if we'll get a chat going. Glad I'm not alone in procrastinating. It's getting cold over there. Yeah, it's starting to get cold, which is good. All summer was a heat wave. There was no break in the heat. You could be out at 2 in the morning and it was like 89 degrees out. It's miserable. Hey, climate change, that's another disaster. That's scary. That's just of like apocalyptic proportions. It really scares me. So, and that's another thing. You and me, we don't contribute a ton to that. It's like 100 companies that contribute 71% of carbon emissions around the world. They don't give an F because they don't care about the future. They're just trying to enrich themselves and enrich their buddies. And it's already affecting life here and making life more difficult and destroying, oceans and bleaching the coral reefs. Terrible. Raising the temperature of the planet. Anyway, so I'm thinking I should just tell my landlord October 31st, I'm moving out. I don't care if she doesn't give me my deposit back, even though I think she has to. How many bathrooms does my apartment have? Well, I live in a house. So I actually don't know because I have my private bathroom right here. Everyone else has bathrooms upstairs, and I'm sure there's at least two, like one shared bathroom and then probably the master bedroom has one. But I don't know. But everybody else lives upstairs. I never go up there. There's nothing up there for me. So, anyways, I'm thinking I should just tell my landlord this, because what's the benefit? I'm going to spend another $760 a month in rent and live with these people driving me insane. Well, I'm trying to work. I'm working right now. I picked the best job, filmmaking. And let me get more. I've been lopsided the whole video. Center of frame. And I could just move out. And I've gotten offers for couches. I want more because I want to make sure, first of all, they're reliable. Like one person won't have a couch available, I think, until sometime in November, but it's not going to be the beginning of the month, I guess. I haven't cleared that up with the person. I'm not trying to, anyways. So, like, I gotta find that out, because I don't want to just stay at one person's couch all the time. And I will pay $5 a night or $37.50 a week. I don't know how that worked out. It should be $35 a week, right? But that's how I did the math. If you split up $150 a month by 4, it's 4 weeks. I gotta sneeze. been getting over a little bit of I don't know, allergies or the flu or something. I'm all right. My mom is Candy Morgan asked, where's my mom? My mom's at I guess she's just getting back from physical therapy with my dad. He's doing well, not far, not far from here. And then I'm gonna film with my mom a little bit today. We were gonna try and go far out and film a movie review, but I was like, I was tired, and which I was planning on anyways. But I was like, and then I'm not gonna have time to get the video up tonight. I'm gonna barely have time for anything else because I got to go to work tonight. So then I thought, well, let's just do it later in the week, and today we can just film something quick because the movie's gonna take hours. Cool. Thrashed Fingers says, I bought toys, books, and movies for good deals today. Where'd you get them? Get them online or at a store, a thrift store? Thanks. Thanks, Candy. Candy says, oh, your mom's so cute. Loved her PT story. By the way, again, for those who haven't seen, this is my camera setup. I've got my phone taped to the toilet tank. So what do y'all think? I want an answer. Should I just move out October 31st and that's it? And just, if I have to lose the deposit, even though I think it would be illegal for me to lose the deposit, but my landlord's cool. I don't know what she'll do, but I might let her know either way because I'm tired of these roommates. And also, I don't want to spend $760 next month on rent. I want to save that now. What? I got offers for couches. That was my reason for waiting until November 30th, was I was like, oh, what if I don't get offers in 2 weeks? Well, I already got offers. And some weren't even online. Some were from people I know. When I brought this up, one guy I know who's offered me a place to stay before, so I went to him and said, hey, give me your number because I'm looking for a place now. And another person who I just met a couple times, he's like, I got a couch you can stay on. I'm like, great. Contact me. Rich Life says, find you a girlfriend. Okay, Patricia says, I think you have to give 30-day notice or forfeit your deposit, but here's my question. I'm not on a lease, so I'm just month to month. I don't have to give any notice, I think, but would that mean I lose my deposit? Either way, I don't care, really, because like I said, it's a $200 deposit. I pay $760 a month in rent, so I'm coming out ahead, either way. So what am I worried about? Oh, Thrashed Fingers went to Walmart, GameStop, and Dollar Tree. Yeah, Dollar Tree's great. And Walmart, they have good stuff. I might be shopping there. Rick and Morty books for about $5 each. Well, they got books on everything. They got books of TV shows. Any decision is kind of scary. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm just dragging out the inevitable. I know I want to leave. So why? And then today, I was thinking I'll wait till November 30th, but then hearing my effing roommates today blasting stupid music while I'm trying to work. It's like, what's the point? And then after this, I'm doing more work. So after this video, I'm going to do some exercise. I'm going to try and study a little bit for a screenplay I'm reading a book on the subject matter for a screenplay. I don't want to say too much about it because I just don't like spoiling things, talking about things that aren't ready. But then I'm going to go film with my mom. Then I'm going to try and edit those videos, have them ready for the next day or two, and then go to work tonight. And so, yeah, it's not their, like, here's the thing. They moved in after me, my roommates now, and it's like not their fault their lives are the way they are and that our lives aren't compatible, but they moved in after me and didn't check if stuff like this is okay. I feel like you'd ask, hey, is it okay if I do this? Man, they don't give an F. They blast music so loud. I would be so embarrassed to have people overhearing music on blasting like that, or even videos. No, I'm not. Somebody, Bilecade 15 asked, should you find roommates on Craigslist or something? I mean, it's kind of extreme living on a random couch. No, because I'm not trying to pay any landlords. I don't want to pay landlords. And also, it's hard to find roommates who are compatible with me. I've already tried. Basically, I can't live with people. So if I can sleep on a couch, if I have to be out during the day, my voice is getting worn out from talking. Then I'll be out during the day. I'll be at the gym. I'll be at a library studying, reading, writing. I'll be out filming. I'll upload videos from my phone. And when I get a laptop, which won't be too long if I'm saving money, then I'm going to edit video. Then I'll be able to shoot videos like normal, edit them on my laptop. I just don't care. I'm protesting. I'm using my own life as a protest against the high living prices around here, and I'm trying to call attention to it as well. Why should people have to work two jobs, not be able to save any money, hope they don't get sick, hope their car doesn't break down if they can even afford a car, hope their kids don't get sick, hope their jobs are steady, and just to be able to get by, barely paying their bills every month, hoping their rent doesn't go up, hoping groceries don't get too expensive, hoping if they have insurance. A lot of people just don't. Even with the ACA, they just don't have it. Hoping they don't have additional problems that are going to keep them from making enough money just to get by. If you don't know this from the statistics, you know it from experience. Because I used to work at a bank, so many people come in. It's engineered, it's designed this way that a lot of immigrants come here, work so hard, work so much harder than the rest of us, and are kept poor. Kept as why they're afraid to come out of the shadows because they're undocumented. So they have to work incredibly hard for low wages, barely get by, rely on their own communities. They don't even have time to learn English, barely have time. They're scared to come forward and get the help they need because they don't want to be deported. Oh, what a great city. Well, yeah, follow the law or we'll destroy your lives and then spend a ton of money doing so in the deportation process. Well, that's great. That's the law. You know, there should be good reasons for the law. If you believe in the law, you believe that good reasons to be need to support laws. The laws need to have good reasons for existing. If they don't have good reasons for existing, the law is not so great. And you don't believe the law is important then. But these people struggle needlessly. So I'm calling attention to all this, not just immigrants, people we've always kept poor in poor neighborhoods, black people, low-income white people as well. And around DC, I looked this up. Yeah, some people work so much they're never home, except maybe to shower and sleep. That's the case of one of my old roommates. He says he's barely ever home because he works two jobs. So what the hell is that? What's he paying for? So I'm trying to call attention to this as a protest. So I'm not trying to pay any landlords. I want to sleep on people's couches or I'll live in my car. And maybe I will get a van. Rich life, that's not a bad idea. And I can black out the windows. I know you're supposed to crack the window so you don't, suffocate. But you can get a kind of insulation to keep the heat in, especially during winter. That's going to be brutal. I'm just not trying to pay a landlord. Screw them. But it's not just landlords. There are landlords everywhere. But they don't all have high prices like around here. It's because this whole area is engineered to keep low-income people from ever being able to live in nicer housing and to make more money. It's just designed that way. And the people who consistently make money, already rich, already well-connected, making weapons to kill people around the world that are no threat to us. Oh, you heard Trump talk about it. Trump's the only one who'll be honest about it. Obama did the same thing. Bush most definitely did the same thing. Clinton did. You could go back decades and decades. Trump said, well, about Saudi Arabia murdering, luring in a journalist and murdering him in their consulate and dismembering and decapitating his body. And he said, well, and people asked, well, are there going to be punishments for Saudi Arabia? And he was like, well, no, well, the thing is, we'd be punishing ourselves if we stopped our $100 billion of arms sales to them. So no. So that shows you how cheap life is. That first, and this has always been our policy, because it's not just journalists. A journalist is the first person people actually give an S about. I'm trying not to cuss on live stream. Saudi Arabia kills their own people. They brutalize them, especially women, and they kill Yemenis. Thousands and thousands of poor Yemeni people, and millions are days away from dying of starvation because of their war against terrorists there. And we're supporting the weapons, the training, the targets, the fueling, the refueling. We're supporting them. Or say, well, we can't lose money over human lives. Well, that's how cheap life is around here. If you and I tried to do that, that would be heinous. Well, the government, well, it's official. It's the law. Don't you try and come here, you brown immigrants, because that's not white of you. That's not the law. The law says we get to kill you from afar, but you can't move here. No, that's not white. I don't want you living next to me. You have to follow the law and let us destroy your lives. Well, screw that. That's why I'm protesting. Yeah, homeless people at Walmart? Right. Walmart's a place where you can sleep for in the parking lot. Rich Life says, I know I did it for 7 years one time, staying at Walmart's, is what Rich Life says. Yeah, Cobra Kai says you should look up, cool name, by the way. Cobra Kai says you should look up Nomad Living on YouTube, shows you how to live in a car or van. I've already looked up how to live my car. Sorry, my phone's taped to my toilet tank and bouncing back and forth when I read messages. Again, this is my setup. Oh, what the hell? The phone is taped to the toilet tank. How much battery do I got left? 46%, not bad. So, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just take the chance. Just take the plunge. Jump and hope I land. Because there's no reason for me to stay here much longer. It's delaying the inevitable, and I hate stagnating. My roommates love stagnating, doing the same thing all the time. Say, live with my friends, have friends over, all for me, having fun, listening to music, not producing anything. I can't do that. So I'd rather make my life an example, and who knows how long I'll be sleeping on couches. Could be 1 month, could be many months, could be a year. I might travel on couches all across the country. Thanks, Thrash Fingers. Thrash Fingers said, you've been teaching me about some stuff during this stream, Trout. Cool. Well, thank you. Welcome to Trout University. The class is now in session. So, I don't know. No one answered my question yet. Should I move out on October 31st? But I'm making up my mind. I think I'm going to do it. I know at least one place I think I'll be able to stay if I move out the 31st. And I can't stand this setup. I'm a grown man. I want dignity. Yes, I know about couch surfing, Cobra Kai, the couch surfing app. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with any more websites. I don't want to deal with any more leases. I don't want to deal with that. I want to deal person to person. This is the social network I want to use. Our social network, Flying Over Trout, this YouTube channel. I'm not trying to go on couch surfing. I've tried it before. A lot of accounts, it's like, oh, you can only stay for 3 days, or the person hasn't logged on for 6 months. I'm not trying to deal with anyone. I want to deal with people person to person. A handshake, cash. I'm trusting people. So if I give them $5 to stay one night and then they say, well, you didn't pay me or something, and I'm not going to try and say, well, it's in the contract. I'm just say, okay, I'll leave because I can't trust you. That's it. Yeah, Candy Morgan asks, is there a couch app? That's so great. Yeah, it's a website called Couchsurfing. And it's where people provide their couches for you to sleep on. Why don't I stay at my parents' house? Long story, but it's because my brother's a violent criminal who's attacked me twice and has 2 convictions for assault and battery. And my mom, hypocritically, wants him to stay with her, and he is an overgrown infant and refuses to move out. So I made my decision. The night he attacked me, I got him arrested, I moved out. I slept on a friend's couch for a month. So, funny how... by the way, these conservative racists who say, oh, the Democrats want open borders. They want invaders in this country. What a disgusting word to call people who want to move. Because I want to move. I've had to leave my home. I've wanted to migrate for opportunities. Now, migrate locally, but migrate. But they don't stop me. They don't stop white people from doing it in America. They want to stop black people and Hispanics by having like redlining where realtors say, oh, don't let this black person move in. Don't give a loan to them because they're going to bring down the property values. We don't want black people living here. But they're fine with white people having open borders. There's no border stops, border checks between, say, Virginia and Maryland or Virginia and North Carolina. But you do it in that line between Mexico and Texas or Mexico and California where, oh, no, you can't do that. Back of the line, you have to wait 10 years in misery just to be able to be with your family and to be able to make money and live. After we've already spent billions of dollars to commit genocide in South America and Central America, to support the war on drugs, to train cartels, to work alongside them, who then kidnap, torture, and kill people in Central and South American countries. And then these conservative racists want, you want to punish us by saying we should spend billions of dollars in Central and South America to help them? Otherwise, it's our responsibility to accept them, like Tucker Carlson says. We've already spent the billions, but not to help them, but to destroy them. And These people aren't invaders. Most of them are just regular people like you and me who just want to live. For some reason, they're okay when I do it, but they're not okay when brown people. Scary. They're invaders. They don't look like me. Tucker Carlson literally said people cannot stomach too much change too quickly. Now, what is change? I don't get it. Because they have a darker skin tone than you? That's change? Maybe you should change what your conception is of being human. Because to you, apparently being human is only liking people who look like you and who are the same skin color as you. Effing dumb Nazi ideas. That's what's been running this country since its inception. Yeah, yeah. Katie Morgan says yes. His bro is crazy. He has a video where he attacked him. I have two videos where he attacks me, and another one where he flips out in the house and slams doors. Yeah, if I were you, I'd take the van freedom and stability beats couch surfing. Well, that's the problem. And he says, provided it's not, or he or she, I'm sorry, provided it's not cold where you live. Well, it's going to be very cold here soon. Winters are very cold around DC. So, uh, that's funny. Cobra Kai says there are Canadian border areas with Canadian Border Patrol with guns that tell you not to cross, but if you do cross the border, they literally do nothing. That's awesome. Elliot Harrington, thanks for joining. So, here's the setup. Take my phone to the toilet tank. I'm here because my roommates are disrespectful and play music that's horrible music, blasted loud, sing like diseased geese, and their voices are like earth. And I want some quiet. I not mad at them and tell them to turn it down, but I couldn't do it. Every time I turned the doorknob, I was getting ready to turn the doorknob to tell them, hey, can you turn it down? I'm trying to record something. I was getting so furious involuntarily. I was like, I can't do this. I shouldn't. I don't want to talk to someone angry. I don't believe in that. I don't want them to be scared of me. Fortunately, they turned it down. So I could, just enough so I could do this. Barack Obama, wow, former president in here. Amazing. I was just criticizing you, by the way. So I've been eating breakfast in the bathroom. I had my steel cut oatmeal, very healthy, by the way. And green tea, finished that, and I'm moving out. Now, I said to my landlord I'd move out November 30th, but after listening to my roommates today, I'm realizing, why am I waiting till the 30th? Cat in the shopping bag was funny things. Yeah, and that's what he does every time. I'll turn my back when I'm shopping. I'll put the groceries away, come back, his head's in the bag, and he's licking the inside of the bag. There's no food in there. It's not like I had, raw food sitting in the bag, but he likes licking it. So I said to my landlord, moving out November 30th. I've gotten a few offers for couches to sleep on, but now I'm thinking, my roommate's driving me nuts, disrespectful. They moved here after me and didn't check if it's okay to do all this stuff. But I've learned with roommates, don't question anything. Don't try and argue. It's going to become a fight. Just move out when it's a problem. So I decided, should I just move it up to October 31st and just move out then, stay on a couch, sleep in my car if I have to, make videos about it, and even if I have to lose my deposit, so what? Because my deposit's only $200. My rent is $760 a month. So I'm coming out ahead, $560, even if I lose my deposit. So what's the loss? And I'm getting my self-respect, my dignity back. That's more important. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay. Barack Obama and Donald Trump are here. You guys don't fight. Don't make me put anyone on timeout. Okay. Do your roommates know you talk shit about them on YouTube? Cobra Kai asks, I don't know. I don't know if they do. I don't care. I've never told them about it, so I've never told them about the channel, but they may know. I don't care. Because here's the thing. I'm way more I'm sitting up on the bathtub now. I'm way more respectful than they are. I don't make a bunch of noise. I keep to myself. I never talk about things they don't need to know about, so I don't gossip around them. They love to gossip around each other, so I don't care. And like I said, if they don't like it, they can stop disrespecting me, but I'm moving out. So that's what I've learned with roommates. If you have problems, just write them off, move out. You don't negotiate stuff that's fundamental to people, especially where they live. They want to live like sugared up adolescents who want to party and everything's great and everything tastes good and have alcohol all the time at fast food. That's their life. It's not their fault that we're incompatible. All we need is Roseanne. No, keep her out of here. Wondering if one's listening at the door. Cobra Kai? I don't care. What do I care? If they don't like it, they can get away from my room. Because this is where am I supposed to hide? Dig a hole in the ground? They can stop lounging out in the living room. What do people say here? Being big man is okay now. It's good to know rich life. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm asking again. No one has answered the question yet. Should I just tell my landlord, sorry, I have to move it up from November 30th to November 1st / October 31st. That way I'll save a month's rent. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get back down here. By the way, this is what I'm sitting on when I'm lower. My EasyGo Pro. It's good for when you got to go. You put your feet on that. Rest. The shower is so CE. Is it clean? Yeah, Patricia, I'm agreeing with you. Don't prolong your misery. October 31st is best. That's what I'm thinking, because it's like, what am I gaining? I don't need the comfort of living here. I'm totally comfortable sleeping on the couch or on the floor. There's nothing keeping me here. I have my computer, that's it, basically, so I can edit videos. I don't care about having my own bed. I told my landlord, by the way, she can keep my bed. I bought a full-size bed here, the last one. The one she had, it was like a children's crib, practically. The bed was beat to hell. I replaced it with my own mattress. That was wearing out and it was too small, so I got a full-size bed. I just said keep it. I don't even care. Oh, clean and shiny. Yeah, I clean well. You should start streaming on Chatterbait, and then you can afford to buy a house one day. I'll look into what Chatterbait is. I've heard the name before. I guess what people can donate money or something. You all can donate money here, by the way. So if you want to donate, I got the super chat. You got Streamlabs in the description, and you got Patreon. So appreciate it if you want to donate, because that's partly why I'm moving out, to save money. And I'm protesting the high prices around here and the screwed up system we have around here. I want to call attention to how expensive it is to live here and make myself an example. Because it's funny, all those racist conservatives, all you racist conservatives out there who say we can't have open borders, we're going to have invasions of migrants. That's such a disgusting word. It's talking about them like they're cockroaches, like they're insects, to come to this country just to live. And that's how you demonize people. You keep dehumanizing them and make them sound like something other than yourself. So whereas you, you have individuality, you have a family you care about. No, they're invaders. Trump said they're hardened criminals. Somebody said, how can you call them that? Yesterday, he said, oh, don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. I didn't say all of them. I said most of them are hardened criminals in that caravan that's coming through Mexico. Disgusting. And when they live here, when they finally make it here, because you racists want the system this way, where it's impossible to legally immigrate. So if there's any way to come, the only way to come here is illegally. So they're going to do it, because if the only way I could move was illegally, I would do it. If it was a law that I had to stay in this home for 10 years unless I paid thousands of dollars, filled out forms, applied to the consulate or whoever, and then waited for 10 years, I wouldn't wait 10 years. I would just move. I'd say, screw you, change the law. If the law's so important, get better laws and start thinking of laws that have better reasons for existing than to destroy brown people's lives. So they want this system, and they say they don't want open borders, but they're perfectly comfortable with open borders within America. And why is that? Oh, America's white dominated. You're fine with white people migrating freely. I can move to Alaska if I want to. No one's going to check my passport. No one's going to check my application. I want to take a flight today to Alaska. I can get on a plane and fly there. Oh, but you want to walk across the border of Mexico and America? Can't do that. That's not very white. And then their lives are miserable here. They have to struggle so much. I know, I've seen it. I've been around illegal immigrants. I've lived with them. I've worked with them. I've hung out with them. They want it this way, so it's so miserable. So the only way you can come here is illegally, and then say, look at all these people flaunting our laws. You're the one flaunting the laws, because you have control over the laws and you don't even want good ones. How easy would it be for you all who have access, who have power to change the law, rather than all these people to struggle and labor their whole lives to try and live here and find a way to be in this country legally, when you all destroy their countries with drug war, with genocides, with death squads, with installing dictators like Pinochet? What is the cheapest you can find? Okay, so yeah, we stole a lot of Mexican land through war. Exactly, Cobra Kai. Cheapest in California would be, I'm not repeating that. Cheapest around here, here's the thing. Checking my battery, 33%. And I got to get going soon because I'm going to film with my mom. It's good talking to you all. I looked up Arlington County, which is where I live now, Arlington in Virginia, home of the Pentagon. It's right by DC, Northern Virginia. What are the average home prices around here, or rental prices for apartments? The average one bedroom apartment in Arlington is $1,678 a month. So screw you, I'm gonna smash this thing when I hear how expensive that is and how obscene it is to keep people from affording housing around here. And here's the absurd thing about that too. Not just $1,678 a month. You're not getting any extra for that, as opposed to a $500 apartment in, say, South Carolina. You're not getting anything extra, no extra benefits. You're not getting cheaper groceries. You're not getting cheaper transportation. You're not getting lower taxes. You're getting an extremely congested area, extremely overpriced, less space. And here's the thing, apartments around here, they want you to make 40 times in 1 year what their monthly rent is. So let's say even if an apartment around here was $1,000, which you're not going to find unless it's government assisted, and even then that might be about the lowest it'll be. But it's impossible basically to find $1,000 apartment around here. Let's say you find $1,000 apartment. They want you to make $40,000 a year. Now, if you're making $40,000 a year, you probably already paid a massive amount to go to college, worked really hard, probably got a master's degree, worked really hard to, sort of game the system, make sure you get in a company that's going to pay you well. You work a lot to make that money, you're stressed, you've got to commute, and after making all that money, you can't even use that money for the benefit of living in a nice place. You're already paying $1,600. You can't get a $1,600 a month apartment, $40,000 a year. So unless you say pay two deposits or pay two deposits and first and last month's rent or an additional month's rent or something, because they want to make sure, absolutely sure, you're not going to stiff them on the rent. And they're going to raise the rent 8% by the next year, which is what the corporations that own apartment buildings around here do. So you're not dealing with just a landlord individually, you're dealing with corporations that have control, and so they don't really care if you can't afford it because they already got someone else waiting to sign up here because there's so little housing around here. Why? Again, rich, powerful white people want to zone the neighborhood so that they're not approved for apartment buildings, which would be cheaper. You got more apartments, they'd be more affordable. No, they want houses everywhere. So you have to be extremely rich to be able to afford a house. It's going to be difficult for you to get a house. So if you want an apartment, you got to get in one of the few places that have them, and they're going to be exorbitantly expensive. And even if you make $40,000 a year, you're not going to be able to get an apartment that $40,000 a year should be able to buy. So what's the point of even making all that money after you spent maybe $100,000 in student loan, or you acquired $100,000 in student loans to be able to get an apartment? It's an absurd, horrible carnival game. Yeah. People tend to defend what is theirs. That's why open borders are not an option. No, I don't agree with you. You went off on a different point, Balcade. No, because we're the ones who draw these distinctions between us and them. Does state have rent control? Not really. Katie Morgan, DC does. So, still playing music, my roommates, but they turned the music down, thank goodness. I gotta get going. I think I'm just gonna text my landlord today. Say, sorry, I'm moving up my move out date. Situation changed. Gotta get ready to film with my mom. Thank you all. I was about to say bathroom's good. Breakfast was good. I'm gonna stop filming here. Take care. Subscribe. Keep watching other videos. Keep watching for stuff soon. Hey, watch what happens with these updates on my home and where I'm living and staying with my couch. Cobra Kai says, tell your mom she's the best. Thanks, I will. And I gotta go to work tonight. And anyways, so I got a lot of work to do, a lot of stuff to focus on. Thank you all. Hey, donate if you can. I got Patreon, Streamlabs, and the Super Chat. It helps me out a lot. And I'm gonna keep making lots of videos. So thanks, take care everyone, and keep watching.